What's up guys, Cal Proline Junk Removal. Forgot to make an intro, so I'm going to go ahead and do a little voiceover here at the beginning. So in this video, I kind of take you guys along the dumpster side of things in this junk removal business. I don't do too many, but in this video I did a whole bunch. So I'll show you guys kind of the ins and outs and everything involved with doing dumpsters. So guys, it's the next day. I got this trailer at the same house that I dropped off the dumpster last night. They're getting a new roof here, and he called me last minute and said this one's full, so I'm gonna drop this one off while I'm running this one to the scrapyard, because all those shingles on the roof are actually metal. So I'm gonna go run this one to the scrapyard. All these are metal, like aluminum roofing shingles, so I'm gonna run this one to the scrapyard. I'm gonna drop this one in the driveway in the meantime, and this one will be for all the trash because there's trash already in here. This was a last minute thing, so I'm gonna drop that one off for trash, dump that one at the scrapyard, then bring it back for the rest of the metal shingles. So that's the game plan. Let's go ahead and do it. Just got this one dumped off, dropped off. I'm gonna go run and get the dump trailer unloaded, and we'll be back for the rest of the shingles that's in the backyard. All right guys, just got hooked up to this one. They're already using that one over there. Got this one all tarped down. So yeah, let's go run this. Well, we're at the scrapyard. I'm gonna go ahead and get this unloaded. I thought it was aluminum roof shingles, and I guess it is, but whatever material is on the top of it, they won't accept it as aluminum, so I'm just gonna have to go dump it as shred. But either way, it's better than actual roof shingles and having to pay for it. Alright guys, so that load weighed 2,640 pounds, and this is what we got paid, $132. Alright guys, this one's still here, and I just got that other one unloaded, and I just got it backed up in the driveway. While I was here recording, this guy right here in this truck, he's a project manager right here. So we got more work, boys, just like that. And also I want to mention the way I got this job right here. I was doing a job for my buddy who also lives just right up there, and this neighbor that I'm doing the job for right now, again, he just saw me working over there. He saw the decals, and that's how I got the job. So yeah, we're gonna make a pretty good amount of money off this job right here, and then that guy right there, who knows what can come from that. It's all just because of the advertising on the trailer with the stickers. All right guys, well that was everything that I had going on for today, just running dumpsters for them. And I dropped off that dumpster yesterday, last night, and I've already dropped off another one and done a swap with that the dump trailer. So typically my rentals, I'll give them 3 days, but it looks like we probably won't need that, but I'm not entirely sure, you know, it's up to them and how fast I can finish it. So I'll pick up the camera once I'm back there, whenever that is. Last load of roof shingles. extra 120, baby. All right, guys. Well, right after that scrap run, I just made a. I just went out here to Arlington, did a quote, landed a job for Friday, and it's a pretty juicy one, $800 job. So that's locked in. That's on the schedule. And then while I was driving here as well, the customer again needs another 17-yard dumpster. That's going to be the third 17-yard dumpster. And then right now they have the 33-yard as well, and I'm going to go pick that one out. Go ahead, dump that, and replace it with this one. All right, guys, getting this one dropped off and getting this one picked up. This one will be dumpster number 4. Gonna run to the transfer station and get the gooseneck unloaded. Cost $116, and they actually just increased the price per ton. Now it's $82 a ton. So yeah, we really didn't have that much weight in there, and those roofers really didn't put much in there because most of that was my junk. Look at this guy, absolutely loaded down. Holy. Hey, I've been there, done that too, but man, it gets to a point where it's like you shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, yeah, so that's the only thing I had going on for today, unless if they need me to swap out that 17-yard again. Another dumpster filled up. Looks like they're probably gonna need one more for this right here, and then there's a little bit more in the driveway as well. That load right there only cost $81 to dump. I was expecting it to be a little bit more, but 81 bucks for a full trailer, I'll definitely take that. It's dropped off again, empty. It's ready to go. All right, guys, after I got done at the transfer station, I dropped it back off, and he told me tomorrow they might need 1 or 2 more, and then they should be done. So I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, here we go, guys. It's the next day. This is the one I dropped off. Here's another full load, and it looks like today they're getting the plywood up there, so it's starting to look like an actual roof here. Trailer unloaded. That cost 84 bucks to get rid of. All right, guys, just dropped off the 17-yard. Gonna go drop off the 33 now, back at the job site. All right, guys, just got the 33 picked up, and this was supposed to be the last load, but we actually just dropped off the 17-yard dump trailer, so that one should be the last load, but let's go ahead and get this one dumped.
The next day.
The last and final load right here. Alright, guys, today is Sunday, so I just dropped off the trailer here. It is completely full, and tomorrow after work I'm gonna do a couple jobs before. Once those are done, then I can go ahead, grab the dump trailer, and get it unloaded. Alright, guys, it's the next day. Today's Monday, so the dumps are open. So I just finished a couple jobs for today and got hooked up to the dump trailer, so now I can finally go get this thing unloaded. guys, that load right there just cost $121 to dump. Alright guys, to end off this video, I'm going to go over the total, what I made, and the total I spent, and then we can get the profit. Throughout these dumpster rentals, we had 6 total. So typically each rental I do, for the 17 yard, this one, is always $450. For the first 2, since the roof was scrap metal, I actually gave them a $50 discount on both. So that was $400 for each one. Then on the first load we got $132 scrap run. On the second one we got $120 scrap run. And then the third rental for the 17 yard, we charged $450 since there was no discount. It was actual junk, so we had to charge normal price. That dump fee was $81. The fourth rental for this one was $450 as well, and it was an $84 dump fee. And then on the fifth rental, I dropped off the 33 yard, but they didn't use any of it at all. Like, I literally just dropped it off, and then he said come pick it up. So I just charged them $100, and that was for my time and a little bit of gas. And then for the next one, I dropped off the 33 again, got it emptied, and then they actually used it. For that one, I gave them a discount, the same price that I charge for a 17 yard. I gave them the same price for the 33, so that was a $450 rental, and the dump fee on that one was $112. And then on the last and final one, it was this 17 yard that we picked up today, and that dump fee was $120, and that rental was $450. So I'm not sure how much I used on fuel. I'm gonna guesstimate about $150, so let's say $150 in fuel. The total dump fee was $397 total for everything, and there was no overage fees, but total we made was $2,952. You know, we definitely made a good bit there, but I think in the future, I'm not gonna do any discounts, no discounts. And I think the reason why I did it was just because I was trying to be more reasonable, and I was trying to just help out the homeowner, because he was paying for the roof out of pocket. So I try to help him where I could, but I think in the future, just no discounts. Alright guys, that's gonna go ahead and wrap up this video. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe and come back in the next one. Until then, see you guys later.